Thank you very much for clicking this video. In this video I am going to convert this PSD file to HTML. As you can see, this PSD file have a top header section and then header section and also a slider area, and after slider area you can see that I have added some sections. I designed this total PSD file for you, and now if you focus on the HTML part, you can see that I converted total PSD file to HTML file. I added here a slider, and also if you go to the responsive part, you will see that I added a responsive menu, and I completed total things without Bootstrap. The reason because I created some tutorial about PSD to HTML with Bootstrap, so I think I should create another tutorial PSD to HTML without Bootstrap. I have a news: if you're interested to download this PSD file or source code, you will get the link in the description. So let's go to the screen after the intro. Before going to the tutorial, I have a request. If you still not subscribed my channel, please click the subscribe button and click the bell button next to the subscribe button, so you will find all of my tutorial at first. So let's open our PSD file. As you can see, this is our PSD file, and in this tutorial I will convert this PSD file to HTML without Bootstrap. I have a news: you can download this PSD file for free, and you will get the instruction how you can download this at the end of this video, and you will get the download link in the description. So as you can see, this is our PSD file, and in this tutorial I will convert this to HTML without Bootstrap. For doing that, at first I will create here a folder, and our folder name will be HTML. You can write anything, no problem at all. And here I will create a HTML file, so I will create here a index.html file. You can write anything, but I prefer to use index.html file, the main file. Okay, this is our index.html file. I need also a style.css file, so I can add all of my style here. Okay, I also need a folder img, so this is a img folder. I will place all of my image on this folder. At first I need to collect all images from our PSD file so that we can do rest of the work easily. So for doing that, I will come here, and as you can see, for this icon I will use here font awesome, and this is our logo. So at first I will collect our logo. Right now I am going to crop my logo, so for doing that it will be the header section, as you can see, and this is the logo. I will click image and then trim and then OK. So this will be our logo, and then I will press Alt Control Shift S same time so that I can have the option. I will click the PNG24, the reason because I need background also, and then I will click save. I need to show the directory, and I will go to the HTML folder and then img folder. I need to place the logo name, so I write here logo. Okay, so our logo will be saved in our folder. As you can see, if I come here, you can see that I have a tutorial where I explained everything step by step, how actually I collect all images, and I highly recommend you to watch that. So for that reason, right now I will go to the fast forward. The reason because already this video will be a bigger video, I hope, so I need to reduce time. Okay, so for doing that I will do rest of the things a little bit faster. So as you can see, I collected all images. Now if I come here, you can see that this is our images, and I will use them one by one on our project. Okay, so this is the site, and now I am going to open my index.html file with my text editor bracket. So as you can see, it's a blank HTML file, and here right now I will add a basic structure. So as you can see, this is our structure. I just added here meta tag and some things, and now I will add a favicon on our image. So as you can see, this logo can be a favicon. So for doing that, this is the name, so I will copy the name. I will press Ctrl N on my keyboard so that I can open a new window, and my file name will be favicon, and present will be pixel 32 by 32, and resolution will be 72. So this is the logo, and what I will do right now, I will remove the background so it will look like that, and then I will press Ctrl Alt Shift S and I will save it in our folder favicon.png. okay. And also one more thing, that is I need to call my style.css file so that I can add all of my CSS on a separate page. You can add CSS in your website three way: internal, external, and also inline. In this project I will add all of my CSS external way. So here I will add style.css file. You can add relation, no problem at all. Okay, so as you can see, this is our basic structure and it's ready. Now if I open our PSD file, what happened, as you can see, at first we have a header top area. This is a, I can call this header top section. So for doing that I will add here a HTML5 section called header. So I will write here left angle bracket header. Okay, and in header section I will add a section, and that is section, and I can add a section class here. Our section class can be top header area. Okay, and in inner section I will add a div, and our div will be inner, and then I want to add another one class so that I can place every section a specific width, so that you can control everything later when actually I will work it responsive. You will understand better day by day. So I will add a class called content. Here as you can see I have two sections, one is social section and another one is actually search section. So I will create a new class called social area, and I will create another that will be search area. Okay, now in social area I will add ul, li, and then a, and here I want to add font awesome icons. So if you are interested to know all about font awesome, I have a tutorial about font awesome. I can recommend you to watch that tutorial, so you will have perfect knowledge about font awesome. So now I want to add here a font awesome. So for adding font awesome I will go to the browser, and then I will go to the font awesome, and then I will click font awesome. This is the font awesome site. As you can see, you can use font awesome many way, and for doing that I will click here start for free. You can also purchase the pro version if need. Okay, and then I will download font awesome. Download font awesome free for web. I will click here. Okay, and then I will click OK. Okay, I will click here the folder, and this is the font awesome file. So as you can see, here I have a file called fontawesome.minified.css. I need this file, so I will create a folder here, and this folder for CSS. Okay, and I will place all of my CSS here. Okay, so I need font awesome minified. Actually I don't want to change anything from font awesome. I just want to use font awesome, so in that case I will use minified version. And also I need to use all fonts, so I will create another folder called fonts. Okay, and in fonts folder I will place all fonts, and for doing that, as you can see here I have a folder called web fonts. I will collect all fonts from here and I will place all of them here. Okay, and then now as you can see we have a CSS file called fontawesome.minified.css. we need to include this on our style.css file here. So I will duplicate this line once more, and here I will write css/fontawesome-minified.css. okay, now if I write here I class fab class fa Facebook. Okay, as you can see here folder name is web fonts, so I should change our font name to web fonts. Okay, I need to copy this all minified file for here. So I will come in CSS folder and I will come here. Okay, and also I need to use this on my style.css index.html file. So I will write here all minified version, and then now if I refresh, as you can see now our this Facebook icon is working. Now if I want to add another one called Twitter, and then if I refresh this, you can see that Twitter is also working. If I want to add another one called YouTube, and if I refresh this, you can see that YouTube also working. Now all links are working perfectly. And if I want to recap one thing and you could understand better, that is I used two CSS file. One is all.minified.css file and another one is fontawesome.minified.css file. Both file I placed in one folder called CSS, and as you can see I only added two files. Okay, And as you can see here, I have a folder called web fonts. I just copied total web font folder in our web page. Okay, as you can see, this is web font and we have all fonts here. Okay, and this is the thing, and also I called all of them here, as you can see, Fontosum and both. And then now you can use Fontosum, and this is the latest Fontosum version, and it's actually a bit difficult. Previous version we can use CDN, but here actually I don't know why they skip the CDN version. You can also use the CDN, but actually now they recommend you to use Fontosum this way, so we need to use this way. Okay, so as you can see, we used here LinkedIn, Pinterest and something, so I think you can add as. So as you can see, using Fontosum is very easy, and you can use any icon, just place the name and everything will work. And if you don't know what will be the perfect name, you can search in Google, and also Fontosum icon have a page where you can get all kinds of icons and everything, and also all instruction, and also I have a tutorial. You can check out that tutorial where I explain everything about Fontosum. So I added Fontosum here. Okay, now I will add here a search from. So for doing that, now as you can see, this is our search from, and if I open, as you can see here, I have only a text field and also a submit button. So for doing that, I will create here a form. Okay, and in form I will add here input, and input type will be text, and I have a placeholder. And what will be the placeholder text? This is the placeholder text. I can copy this. Okay, and I will paste the text placeholder here. And also I have a search submit button, so I will write here input type will be submit, and value will be also submit. Okay, so our top header section is done. Now I will add our style. Okay, so as you can see, this is such like that. Okay, now I am going to open my style.css file. I don't need this for download folder. So this is our style.css file, and at first I will write here body. Okay, I will add all body content here, and as you can see, I added a content class, so I will copy the content class here. Okay, and here I will add a comment, CSS comment, so that I can understand later, that is, it's a common CSS. Okay, and here I will add another comment, and this comment will be top header area. Okay, so that later if I need to change anything or if I want to do something, I can do. Now I need to measure what is the content width, so that is the marquee tool. And if I try to do that, as you can see, now it looks in inch, but I want to show this in the pixel, so I'll go to the edit and then preference and then unit and rules. Okay, and then I need to change this to pixel, type to also pixel, and resolution no problem at all, and then okay. Okay, now if I want to measure this, it will be in the pixels. So as you can see, it's 1170 pixels, so I'll write here width 1170 pixel, and margin will be 0 and auto, so that it will always in the center position. Okay, now if I refresh, you can see that this is such like that, and always I will use content class so that I can get this. Okay, now if I come here, you can see that I have some font. As you can see, this is Fontosum semi bold, and if I come here, you can see that also Fontosum semi bold. I can check what is the font name. Always OpenSense is my font name, so I'll go to the Google font. I have a tutorial about Google font. I can recommend you to watch this. You will get the link in the top right corner and also in the description. And here I will search OpenSense. As you can see, this is the OpenSense font. This is the OpenSense. I will click the plus button and I will click here again, and I will go to the customize section. I need three things. One is regular, semi bold and bold, and then I will click embed. I will copy the text from here and I will paste same text on my index.html file. I can paste it here. Okay, and this is my font family, so I can copy the font family from here and I will place the font family in my body section. Okay, and as you can see, this is my font color, default color, so I can copy the color. This is the default color, and also font size is, I think font size will be enough if I add 15 pixels. So I will write here color will be this one. Font size will be 15 pixel, it will be by default, and actually it will be common, but I can customize everything in my way, no problem at all. And line height will be 1.5 em. Okay, and I can add here a P. Okay, for P font weight will be always 400. Okay, and for H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and also H6 our font weight will be 700 and line height will be 1.5 em. Okay, I added some default code so that I can customize everything perfectly. So this is the text, and now this is my section class top header area. So I will copy the class top header area here. Okay, and then as you can see I have a background. So here, as you can see here, I have a background and I am going to copy the background color. So I will click here and this is the background color. So I will copy the color from here, and also I can check how much padding here. As you can see here I have 18 pixel padding. So what I will do, I will add here background color, this one, and padding will be 18 pixel and then 0, overflow will be hidden. And then now if I refresh this area, you can see that this is such like that. This is my inner header. So I can copy the class from here and I can duplicate this line once more, and here I will add the new class, it called nested class. Okay, as you can see I can only add inner header, but when I added here two class, one is top header and then inner header, it actually a nested class, and always it will get the most priority than only inner header. Okay, so I will add here inner header and I only add here overflow hidden. Okay, I want to add here overflow hidden. The reason because I will add float left and float right for social area and also search area, and when you will add float left and float right in the search area, inner area, your main div should be overflow hidden. Okay, I will explain this. So I am going to copy the class social area. So I will duplicate this line once more. If I remove overflow hidden from here, what happened I can explain. Okay, I will duplicate this line once more and I will copy the class called search area. Okay, so as you can see I added two class, one is social area, another one is search area. Okay, so I will add here float left. Okay, and width will be 50%, and same way here I will add float right and width will be 50%. And then now if I refresh, what happened, as you can see this is such like that. Now if I want to add here any margin or padding, it will not work perfectly, so I need to add here overflow hidden actually. Okay, now everything will be works perfectly. Now I need to do everything one by one. At first I need to fix my social area. So for doing that I will duplicate this line once more, and first one will be UL, second one will be LI, third one will be A, and next one will be hover. Okay, and here I will write margin 0, padding 0, list style none. As you can see here I have some margin and also some padding. I don't need anything here, so I will do something like that. One more thing, as you can see here I have a white space. I don't need this white space, and also this white space will be available everywhere. So what I will do, I will add here also in our body margin 0 and also padding 0. Okay, now if I refresh this, I think it will be fixed. As you can see now everything is fixed. Okay, now I will add here also text align left. Okay, as you can see in our PSD all text are left aligned, so I will add this. And then now in LI I will add here display inline block. Okay, and then margin right will be 5 pixel I will add. And then now if I refresh this, you can see that this is such like that. Okay, now I need to copy the background color. As you can see this is our background color D2 D2 D2, and our text color is this one. So I can copy the color and I will remember the background color. So I will write here background color will be D2 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 and text color will be this one. Okay, and I will add here width I can add if I want to measure the width here. What was the width? As you can see width is actually 35 pixel. I will add here 35 pixel, and height will also 35 pixel. Okay, and now if I refresh this, you can see that this is such like that. I need to add here display block, so it will get total area. Now if I refresh, you can see that this is such like that. This text should be in the center position, so I will add here text align center. Okay, and if I now refresh, you can see that this is such like that. I need padding top 10 pixel, so I can add padding top. If I add 5 pixel and then check what happened, as you can see this is such like that. I think 8 pixel will be perfect, and then refresh. Okay, I need to reduce also height so that it can work perfectly for me. As you can see, I added here 8 pixels, so I will remove it to 28, and now if I refresh this, it looks like that. I think I should reduce this to 5 pixel. Now I think it's better. And then as you can see, this area is square, but in our PSD it's actually rounded, so I will add here a border radius 50%, and then now if I refresh this, you can see that it's perfect. Okay, and also in Facebook, as you can see here, I have a round option, but in our PSD file I actually not hitting PSD. You can change this by adding here a slash and then F. If you do that, and then if I refresh, you can see that perfect Facebook icon. If I want to come here, you can see that in our PSD actually have a indicator that hover effect will be looks like that. You can add customized hover effect, but here I will add a common hover effect. Okay, so for adding a common hover effect, what I will do, as you can see, if I come PSD file, as you can see this is a color, background color. I can copy the background color from here, and I will place this background color here, and text color will be white. I hope it will be better. And now if I refresh this, okay, as you can see it's working perfect. I think I need to add height to 30 pixels so that it looks better. Okay, now it looks better. Okay, I want to add here a transition effect, so I will add this transition effect in here. Transition 0.5 seconds and text decoration none. I don't need any text decoration in A. Okay, so now if I refresh, you can see that now it looks much better. Okay, now I need to work on our this area, this search area. So for doing that, this is the area. I will duplicate this line once more, and here I will add as you can see, I have a form and then a input type text and also input type submit. Okay, so first one will be input, and it will be input type equal to text. Next one will be submit, and also another one will be hover. Okay, and I need to duplicate this one, and it will be form. Okay, as you can see I have a form, so I will copy this from here and I will paste it here. Okay, and I will write here text align right. Okay, and then if I refresh, as you can see now it looks like that. So at first I need to change our search form. As you can see, if I come here in the top position, as you can see this is our search form, and our background color is white. As you can see, if I open this, our background color is white, and if I want to try check the padding, as you can see I have a 10 pixel padding here. So I will add here background color will be white and border will be 0, border radius will be 5 pixel. As you can see it's a little bit curved. Okay, so I will add here border radius 5 pixel, and then padding will be 10 pixel, no problem. And then I will add here float will be, I don't think here I should add a float. Okay, now if I refresh this, you can see that this is such like that. Okay, now I need to fix also our submit button. So for submit button, as you can see this is the background color. I need to copy the background color. Okay, and then text color I need to copy. So I will write here background color this one, and color will be white. Okay, padding will be 10 pixel, same as our previous one, and also I don't need border here, so I will write here border 0, and border radius will be 5 pixel. Okay, now if I refresh this, you can see that this is such like that. I need to use both font weight semi-bold, so I'll write here font weight 600. Okay, and also I need to check what was the font size here. So if I come, you can see that font size 14 pixel, and for submit button, what is the font size? 14 pixel. So I will add here also font size 14 pixel. Okay, when you have a PSD file, you should try to use same property in your PSD file so that your website will look pixel perfect. So as you can see, now it looks like that. If I focus here perfectly, you can see that here have a space, but in our PSD file you can see that here have no space. So in that case, what we need to do, I need to actually check total width for this form. So as you can see, it's 300 pixel. If I do, so I will add here in form section, I will add here width 300 pixel. Okay, and as you can see, this is the input area, and for input area our area is 220 pixel. So what I will do, I will add here width 220 pixel and float will be left. Okay, and for submit button, I will add here a width, and as you can see, it will be 80 pixel and float will be right. Okay, now if I refresh, you can see that it looks like that. Actually it's not perfectly worked. The reason because I added also here a padding for 10 pixel, as you can see. So when I added padding 10 pixel, left 10 pixel and also right 10 pixel, so as you can see, I added 20 pixel padding, so this width should be 60 pixel, and same way this should be also 200 pixel. And then now if I refresh, okay, now I can check out our element section. So it will 200 pixel, and this I can increase this. How much I can increase, I can check. Okay, 80 pixel. I will add here also float left. Okay, so I will add here width will be 80 pixel and float will be left. Now one more thing, and that is this is the, I will add here float right. Okay, when we will add width and float, in that case text align right will not work, so I don't need this. I will remove this. And now if I refresh, you can see that now it works perfect. And also now if I see, you can see that border radius section is not perfect. Here I have a border radius, but in this section I don't need any border radius. As you can see, in our PSD file we don't have any border radius here. So for doing that, what I need to do, as you can see, I added border radius 5 pixels. So what I will do, I will add another 5 pixel, 5 pixel and then 5 pixel, and I don't need this to 0, and also it will be 0. And now if I refresh, you can see that this area is perfect. And also for this border radius section, I will do same. First one will be 0, second one will be 5 pixel, and then next one will be 5 pixel, and last one will be 0. And then if I refresh, you can see that now this area is also perfect. Okay, what I did actually, if I come here, you can see that this is the left top, right bottom, and then left bottom. This is the actually perfect area. And also as you can see, I added everything. So our top header section is done. I want to add here a hover effect. As you can see, nothing changed when I come here. So what I will do, I will add here cursor pointer. Okay, and I want to add here background color, so I can copy same background color as our social section. So I will copy and paste same things here. And if I now refresh, and if I now, as you can see, it's working. If I add here a transition, it can looks better. So I will add here transition 0.5 seconds. Okay, now if I refresh this, as you can see, it looks much better, and our search area, actually top header section, is completed. Now I will focus our next section. As you can see, our next section is the header logo area. So I will add here a logo section right now. So for doing that, I will go to the index action, and our top header section is completed. So I will minimize this. I will add a new section, and our section class will be logo area. Okay, and here I will add a for linking, and here I will write index.html file, and here I will add a image, and our image will be logo. Okay, in ALT section I will add logo. Okay, now I will refresh this so that you can see that this is the logo. Okay, so I need to copy the class. Our class name is logo area, so I will come here and I will add a comment here. It will be logo area. Okay, and here I will add the class logo area. So if I come here, you can see that this is the logo area, and our width is 220, and here I have a padding 25 pixel. So what I will do, as you can see, I will add here width 220 pixel, and max width will be 100%. Okay, margin will be 25 pixel auto. Okay, so that top 25 pixel, bottom 25 pixel, but left and right will be auto. Okay, and I will add another thing, and that is text align center, so that our logo will be center position no matter what type of image it is. As you can see, now it's perfect in the center position. Now I will work in the menu section. So for creating a menu, I will create here a nav. Okay, I can minimize this logo section, so I will add here a nav. Okay, and here I will add UL, and I will add here also a ID called menu. Okay, and in UL I will add here li and then a. Okay, I can duplicate this line multiple times, and I can copy the total all text name from here. First one is home. As you can see, I can fast forward this. So as you can see, I added all logo items. Okay, now as you can see, this is nav, and inner nav. I can add here a class main menu. Okay, so as you can see, this is nav, and here all of them. So I can copy the class main menu, and I can add here a comment. This is the class main menu, and then I can duplicate this UL, and then li, and then a, and then hover. Okay, now as you can see, I have a background, so I can copy the background color from here. Okay, so I will copy the background color, this one. Okay, and also I can try to measure the height. As you can see, height is 52 pixel, so I will add here height 52 pixel. Okay, now I will add here, as you can see, now if I refresh our page, you can see that this is such like that. I don't need this margin, bottom, and also other thing. I want to add here also responsive, so I will add here a class called content. As I added, as you can see, I added a class content in our common section, 1170 pixels, so that it should be always in the center. As you can see, now it looks like that, but I don't want something like that. I want that total background will be there, and then this is. So I will add here ULID menu, and here I will add the content. Okay, so what I will do, I will cut the content class from here, and I will add here a class called content. Okay, now if I refresh, you can see that it's perfect. Okay, now I will add here margin 0, padding 0, list style none, text align will be center. As you can see, our all menus center align, so I will add here text align center. Okay, now I will add here display inline block, and margin will be 0.5 pixel. I don't need margin top and bottom, I only need margin left and right, so I did this. And now if I refresh, you can see that this is such like that. Text align center don't work. Why it's happened, I need to check out. Okay, I added margin 0, but for align it center, I need to add here margin 0 auto. Okay, now if I refresh, you can see that it's now in center position. Now what I need to do, I will add here color and other. So as you can see, if I open this, you can see that text semi bold, font weight, font size 14 pixel, color is white, text transform uppercase. Okay, so I'll add here color will be white, font size will be 14 pixel, font weight will be 600 semi bold, text transform will be uppercase, okay, display will be block, okay, and padding will be 10 pixel, 20 pixel, and then refresh, and now we can check what happened. As you can see, if I come here and I can increase padding top and bottom so that it works perfect for me. So 15 pixel will be perfect, so I will change this to 15 pixel. Okay, now I will add here a background color. So I will add here background color. What was our background color? As you can see, this is the background color. So I can copy the background color from here and I can paste the background color here. Now if I refresh this, you can see that this is such like that and it looks like that. I think padding is a little bit better, but if I increase this to 53 pixel so that it will looks perfect. As you can see, now everything works perfect. I will not add here drop down. The reason because I explained everything about drop down menu. I have a tutorial and it actually 30-minute long, so I don't want to do same thing here. If you're interested to know how to create a drop down menu, I highly recommend you to watch that tutorial. You will get the link in the description and also in the top right corner. Okay, so our menu part is also completed. Now this is the banner section. It will be better if we add here a slider so that it looks better. Okay, so if you're interested to add a slider, you can add. So for using a slider, I will add here bx slider, bx slider jQuery. I will download bx slider from here. So as you can see, this is bx slider and it's actually free. So if you're interested to download, click here to install. Okay, and then you will get all. So as you can see, I can copy the total things from here. Okay, and I will paste it on our footer section actually. And then now what I need to do, as you can see, we have a CDN. I don't want to run our website in CDN, so I will copy the text from here and I will paste it here. So as you can see, this is the bx slider CSS. So I will copy the class name, I will copy the name bx slider CSS, and I will create a file called bx slider CSS. As you can see, this is bx slider CSS. I will open this, and as you can see, this is such like that. I will use here minified CSS so that our website will load first. So for doing that, I will add here CSS minify. Okay, and I will copy total text from here and I will input all text and then click minify and select all and then cut total minified CSS and I will paste total minified CSS here. Okay, so as you can see, I used here a minified CSS so that our website will load faster. As you can see, they used images folders, but in our case we have a folder called img. So I will replace all images to img. So for doing that, I will select the images and then Ctrl H on my keyboard and I will replace this to img, and replace will be all, so all folder name will be changed. Okay, this is the first thing. And second thing is, as you can see, if I come here, they used here jQuery minified. It can be here, no problem, so I can remove this line. And third line is they actually used here bx slider minified JS. So I will copy the name bx slider minified JS and I will create a new folder here called JS. Okay, and for this actually I will create a new JS file. This is minified JS. I will copy total JS. So I will copy the link from here and I will open the link here. This is the file. I will copy this from here and I will paste this in our bx slider minified page. Okay, and now if I come to the top, you can see that here have some instruction. I can copy this and I can paste it here so that I know that this is bx slider version 4.2.12. in future, if I need to know anything about this, I can do. So as you can see, I added this, and also for activating any plugin, what I need to do, I will add here. Actually I need to change this to plugin. I will explain what I did this. and then I will create a new JS file called main.js. As you can see, this is main.js file, and here I will add all active code. Okay, so if I come to the JS folder, bx slider, you can see that they added here a active code. I will copy the active code from here and I will paste the active code here. Okay, as you can see. Okay, now I will implement rest of the things. And also one more thing, that is I need to go to the CSS folder and I want to change this also plugin. Okay, I want to organize everything so that in future I can do everything perfectly. So now I will go to the index.html file, and I don't need I want to change this link to js/plugin.js, and also I need to add here main.js, and in the top position I will duplicate this line once more, and here I will add plugin.css. Now what I did this in this website, I will add multiple plugin, jQuery plugin, and multiple jQuery plugin have multiple CSS file and also multiple JS file. Okay, so I want to add a plugin.css file where I will place all CSS file here, and also I want to create a plugin.js file where I will add all plugin here. Okay, and also here I have a main.js file where I will add all active JS file. As you can see, I added here a bx slider active code. Okay, so the reason because I will add here multiple plugin, I need to rename these to plugins. Okay, and also in that case I need to change this. I need to add here a plugins, and also this should be plugins. Okay, and I need to rename also our CSS file name called plugins. I can check if everything works perfectly or not. If I click here, you can see that it's perfectly working, as you can see. Okay, now you might be ask me that you added everything in your computer, but why you use jQuery in CDN version? Okay, actually I did this, the reason because many people used jQuery in their site. So if any user's computer actually jQuery already loaded, in that case it will not load for your site, so you will get a little bit advantage. Your website will load first in their computer. So I did this, but bx slider and all other will not use every website, so in that case I actually prefer to use downloaded version. Okay, I think you understand. Okay, so as you can see, this is such like that. Now we need to use our slider, so I can copy the area from here and I can check if everything works perfectly for me. Our header section is completed. Now this is our next section, slider. Now if I refresh this, what happened? As you can see, I am slide, so our slider is working. Okay, so how it's working, as you can see, here I have a class called slider, and in our active bx slider, as you can see, I added here a slider, so you can add this. Okay, so now I will add here a new section, and our section name will be slider area. Okay, and here I will add our slider one by one. So first one will be, I can add here a div class slider images. Okay, and then img slash banner. Okay, now I can duplicate this line once more, and as you can see, I want to slide this, so I need to use this slider class here. I will use this slider class here. Okay, and then now if I refresh our page, as you can see, here I have a slider option and it's working. Okay, but for bx slider actually you will get some images for loading and also left and right and other. Here they are not working, so what I need to do, I need to download those images also. I think I will get the everything in the GitHub. This is src, and then images. As you can see, bx loader and also control, so I can download both of them. If I click here, and then I need to download this. Okay, save image as, I will save this in my img folder. Okay, and also controls, I will download this, save image in our img folder. Okay, now if I refresh, now everything will work perfectly. So as you can see, I have some margin here, and also our image is not full screen. So what I will do, this is our slider area class, so I will copy the class and I will add here a comment. slider area. I will add the class here. Okay, I don't need any margin. I will add here width will be 100% and overflow will be hidden. Okay, now if I refresh this, as you can see, this is such like that. I think BX slider have some default margin, so I need to search what actually. And as you can see, BX wrapper have some margin, so I will copy the class from here. I will duplicate this, and as you can see, I actually nested this so that everything works perfectly for me. I don't need any border. They also used border, so I will use this. Okay, it will be better if I added a slider class inner area. I can add a new class here called slider. Now if I refresh, now as you can see, everything works perfectly. Now what I need to do, actually I want to show the image in full screen. So what I will do, I will add here slider images and then images. Okay, so I will duplicate this line once more. It will be slider images and then img, and for img actually I will add display block and margin will be 0. Okay, and then now if I refresh, okay, and I need to add one more thing, and that is width will be 100% and height will be auto. And then now if I refresh, you can see that our slider is perfectly working here. If I remove margin 0 from here, the reason because here I have no control, so as you can see now it's working. Okay, now our slider is working. You can customize the control section also, so we will customize our control section. As you can see, this is the BX slider control. I think this one, BX control. So I will add the class BX control from here, and I will place here the BX slider. I think it will be better if I add all class same position. Okay, I will add here position relative. Okay, so that I can add here position absolute. Now if I refresh this, so as you can see, BX control area is here. I need to add more CSS, so I will copy the rule from here and I will paste the rule here, and also I will add here margin 0, and then I will duplicate this line once more. And as you can see here, I have a, this is BX pager class section, so I can copy the class from here and I will use same CSS property for this. Okay, now if I refresh, now you can see that our this area is working perfectly. Okay, but these bullets are not actually looks good actually with for our CSS. So what I will do, as you can see, I want to add here a background color and also a active color. So for background color I actually want to use this color. Okay, or I think it will be better if I do something like that. I will use this color. Okay, and as you can see, this is the area. Okay, at first I need to copy the class. Okay, now if I refresh, as you can see, this is the area. I got this. Okay, now I want to add here this color, so I need to copy the color from here. Okay, and I will add here border 5 pixel solid, and color will be this one. Okay, width will be 35 pixel. I think 30 pixel will be better, and height will also 30 pixel, as you can see. And I will add here border radius. Border radius will be 50% so that it will be rounded. I don't need background color, so I'll add here background color none. Okay, so it will looks like that, as you can see. And also I will add here a display block, and margin will be 0.5 pixel. I can add it to 10 pixels so that it will looks much better. So I will copy this property from here and I will paste this here. Okay, okay, so as you can see, this is such like that, but actually our button should be a little bit top position. So what I will do, I will add here bottom. I want to increase it. Okay, it should be 40 pixels so that it will be better. Line number 53. Okay, bottom should be 40 pixel. Okay, but when I will for active, actually it should be the total section. Okay, so what I will do now, as you can see, for active, actually here I have a class called active. Okay, as you can see, so this is the class and I want to copy total class from here, and this is the active class. Okay, so for active, actually I will add here a background color, and our background color will be same as border color, so I think it will be better. And now if I refresh, you can see that for active it looks like that, and when you will come here it will looks like that. Okay, if I want to add here another banner, you can see, if I change the name banner 2, okay, and then I can duplicate. Actually I want to add here 4 images so that you can see that what actually created. So as you can see, this is such like that, and if I click here, you can see that you can add multiple things, and everything you can customize what you want. Also, if you're interested to add any text, you can add, no problem. So I think now our website looks much better than before. Okay, so now we can come next part, and as you can see, this is our next area. Actually it's a welcome area, so I will create here a welcome area right now. And for creating another welcome area, I will add here section class will be welcome area. Okay, and then I will add here inner welcome, and then class will be content. Okay, so that it will be center. Okay, now left welcome and then right welcome. Now for left welcome area, what I will do, as you can see here I have some text. I will add here h3 for this, so I will add here h3 who we are, and we have some text. I will copy all text from here and I will add here 2p. okay, something like that, and I will cut this text from here, paste it here, and as you can see here I have a read more button, so I will copy the text from here and I will come here to the A. Okay, it will be hash, and this is the read more text. Okay, and for right section I will add here a image img slash welcome about. Okay, now if I refresh this page, you can see that this is such like that. Okay, now I will style this area. So for styling this area, I will copy the class welcome area, and this is the style section. I will add here a comment. Our class name is welcome area. I will add here background color white, width will be 100%, 1000%, not 100%, and overflow will be hidden. Okay, and also padding will be 50 pixel 0. Now if I refresh, you can see that this is such like that. Okay, I'll duplicate this line once more, and actually this is the section called inner welcome. I will copy the class from here and I will paste it here. I'll duplicate this line once more. I will copy left welcome and also right welcome section, left welcome and then right welcome section, as you can see. Okay, I don't need overflow hidden for these two section. Okay, I will duplicate this line once more, and here will be h3 p a and also hover. Okay, and for left area also for duplicate, I will duplicate this img. Okay, and here I will add here width will be 50% and float will be left. Okay, and here width will be 50% and float will be right or left, right. Okay, I want to add here padding also, padding, and padding will be actually 2%. It will be better, but not top and bottom, so I will add here 0.2%. Okay, and when I added here 2%, our this area should be 46%. That is because left 2%, right 2%, so 4%, and then 46%. Now if I refresh this, you can see that this is such like that, and total area looks mostly perfect. Now I will do rest of the things. So at first I need to copy the property. As you can see, font weight is regular, font size 30 pixel, and color is default color. So I need to do two things. One is font size and font weight. So I'll write here font weight will be 400, and font size will be 30 pixel. Okay, and for P, as you can see, actually font size is 18 pixels, so I will add here font size is 18 pixel. For P, actually font weight 400 pixel will come from the common section I added here, and also I added a color by default color, so that I don't need to add here a color. Actually it can increase your coding color. So as you can see, now it looks like that, and I need to add here also text transform uppercase. If I add here text transform uppercase, okay, now if I refresh this, you can see that it looks like that. And as you can see, I have a read more button. So what I need to do, actually I need to copy the background color for read more button. Okay, and then now as you can see, this is the area, so I will add here background color this, and the display will be inline block, color will be white, and padding will be 10 pixel, 20 pixel, and text transform will be uppercase. And let's see what we need to do rest of the thing. As you can see, it's nearly perfect. Now I need to add here a hover effect, so I'll add here a background color. And what will be our background color? As you can see, this is the darkest one, so I can copy the light color for this, and I can paste the background color here. And now if I refresh this, you can see that actually it looks much better. Okay, now we can go the next section, and our next section is service section. And here I have a hover effect. As you can see, when I will hover this section, it will work. That means this total area will be a linking option. That means here have 6 service, and if any user click here, he will go to the service section, so all will be linked. Okay, so remember this thing when we actually working here. So there here have our service section. So what I need to do, at first I will come here, I will create a new section here for service area, and then class inner service, class content. And as you can see, this is the title our service, so I can copy our service, and this is title, so I can add h2 class title. Okay, and this is the text, so I can copy this P. Okay, P class sub title. Okay, and then as you can see, here have 6 items, so I think I should create a class here, main service. Okay, and here I will add a. Okay, a, and I will add here a hash and also a class, and it will be child service. Okay, and as you can see, first one is number, so I will add here h301, and then I need to copy the title, so this is the title. I will add this to h4. Okay, and then I need to copy the text. Okay, so as you can see, this is such like that. Okay, but it's actually a mistake that you cannot use display block element into an inline element. It's actually a very big issue here. As you can see, a is a inline block element, but heading is a block element. Okay, so what I will do here, I will actually add here a hover effect, but I only add the link for this title. Okay, for text and other will be same as like text, but only user when will hover in the title, and then they will get the link. Actually I think I should do something like that, so that it will be better. So for doing that, I will change it to div. Okay, Okay, and I need to add here a attribute. Okay, it actually design error, not development. Actually I designed this, but when I was designed this I actually forget to do that, but right now you should remember this. Okay, now it will looks like that. Now I am going to duplicate this for 6 times, 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, as you can see here have 6 items. Okay, and it will be 06, 05, 04, 03, and also I need one, and that will be 02. I think okay, here I have 6 items. As you can see I added. Okay, now I need to copy all classes. As you can see I need to copy all class from here. So at first I will add here a comment service area, and this is the class service area. I will copy this from here and I will paste it here, service area. I want to copy all classes. Firstly inner service, it will be inner service, and then h2 and also subtitle, h2 class title, h2 class title, and p class will be subtitle. I want to add here subtitle, it will be p. Okay, I will duplicate this. Here I have a main service, so I will copy this main service, and as you can see here I have a child service. I will change it to child service, and in child service h3 h4 p. Okay, h3 h4 h4a h4a hover p. Okay, this is the property I think. Okay, now if I refresh you can see that this is such like that. As you can see here I have a section I added, and I should remove this. Okay, this one. Okay, now we have 6 items here. Okay, so as you can see here I have a background color. I can copy the background color from here. I will copy the background color from here, and I will add here background color will be this one. Padding will be 50 pixels 0, width will be 100%, and overflow will be hidden. Okay, for inner service also I will add here overflow hidden. For h2 I will add here text align center. Okay, and as you can see this is the color. I can copy the color, and font size 48, font weight semi bold. Okay, so color will be this one, font weight, font size 48 pixel, font weight semi bold. Okay, and margin bottom will be 0, and then now if I refresh you can see that this is such like that. Okay, it's actually much higher. Why it's happening? I can check why it's happening. Okay, I will add here one more thing, and that is margin 0 0 15 pixel, and same property I will add also for p. Okay, and then now if I think same issue also here. If I come here you can see that it have also top and bottom margin, but I don't need the top margin, so I can skip this. Okay, so it now looks better. Okay, now I need to fix next one, and font weight should be 600. Now for p, actually what is the property? As you can see this is the background color. Actually it's the default color. Font size 18 pixel, font weight regular. Okay, text align will be center, font size 18 pixel, font weight will comes from the default setting. Now if I refresh you can see that this is such like that. Okay, now in main area I will add here width 100%, and overflow hidden, and margin top will be 20 pixel. Okay, now if I refresh this you can see that this is such like that. Okay, now as you can see this is the area. So if I want to mention what is the width, as you can see width is 435, and padding will be, I think padding will be total this area. Okay, so as you can see, left padding is 110 pixel and right padding will be 60 pixel, 110 60 pixel, and top padding will be 430. Okay, and also left padding. So first one will be width. Okay, so our width will be 435 pixels, so I will add here width 435 pixel. So at first I will add the top paddings. As you can see, our top padding will be 130 pixel, and then right, and our right padding will be 70 pixel, and then bottom will be 80 pixel, and then left, it is the perfect way actually, left will be 120 pixel. Okay, now if I refresh this, you can see that this is such like that. What happened will number 2, when actually we are copying something, always it actually hamper. Now if I refresh this, you can see that this is such like that. I will add here float left, and position will be relative. Okay, now if I refresh this, you can see that this is such like that. Okay, no problem, I will fix every single thing. So now as you can see, total width is looks like that. Okay, so I added padding and I need to reduce this padding from width. Okay, so if I open a calculator, sorry, I added 120 for left and 80 for right. Okay, so it was 200, and our total width is 435, so it will be 235. Okay, our width will be 235. Now if I refresh, you can see that this is such like that. Okay, now I can reduce the width a little bit, or padding right left a little bit. What happened? And then also width. Okay, and then also right. My main aim is to place here 3 div. Okay, not 2. Okay, now actually when I added here 105, so that it looks like that, and it is the perfect for me. So I will copy the rule, okay, from background color, and I will paste it here, so it will looks like that. And as you can see, now it looks like that. Okay, now this is the H1 number 1, and our color is this one. I can copy the color. This is the color, and font size is 100 pixel, font weight is bold. Okay, so I need to copy this. Color will be this one, font size 100 pixel, font weight bold. Okay, now if I refresh, you can see that this is such like that. Actually this font and style, this font is not same. The reason because here I used Oswald font. Okay, so I need to use also Oswald. So what I will do, I will search here Oswald font. Okay, I will click plus, and actually as you can see in our total design, I was not used any time font weight bold, so I will remove this and I will use only this one. Okay, so I will copy this line once more, and I will paste the line in our index.html file. Okay, and now I can use our this font family Oswald. Okay, in style.css, here I will add font family Oswald, and now if I refresh, you can see that it will similar to this. Okay, and one more thing, and that is you can see that this color is dark and here its color is light. Okay, so you can fix this. As you can see, opacity is 10%, so you can add here a opacity 0.1, and if I now refresh, you can see that now it perfect. Okay, Now I will add here a position, and our position will be absolute, and left will be same as our padding. So as you can see, our padding is 105, so I'll add here 105 pixel, and top will be same as our padding. So our padding top was 130, so I'll add here 130 pixel, I think. And now if I refresh, you can see that this is such like that. Okay, now I can do something. Now what I can do, as you can see, I can check what should be the perfect. For top section it should be 60, and for left it should be also 60. Top and left all will be 60, so I can write here 60 pixel and also 60 pixel. Okay, now if I refresh this, you can see that this is such like that. Okay, now I think it's better looking. Okay, no problem, I can fix everything one by one. So as you can see, now we need to fix rest of the things. As you can see, this is the section, and font size is 20 pixel and font weight bold. Okay, so here I will add font size 20 pixel, font weight bold. Here used bold, so I need to add, and that is a comma and then 700, so I can use the font weight here. Okay, and I need to add here text transform uppercase. Okay, now I can use here a color, but if I use here color, actually it will not work here. If you're interested to see that, I can show you. This is the color, so I will copy the color from here, and if I add here the color, as you can see, and then now if I refresh, you can see that this color is not working. Okay, when you have a link, you need to use color in that position, so I will cut this and I will paste it here. And now if I refresh, you can see that it's actually perfect. Okay, now as you can see, positioning is not perfect, so what I will do, I will add some padding. As you can see, I will add some padding so that it will be better. As you can see, for H3 actually I will add here margin top 10 pixel. Okay, and then I can increase as much as I need. As you can see, 28 pixel is perfect, so I will add here margin top 28 pixel, and then now if I refresh, you can see that it looks like that. And in our design, as you can see, we don't have lots of text, so I can remove extra text from here. As you can see, I don't need this, so I can remove them. When you can convert this for WordPress or any other PHP, you can use here a function so that it will count as much text as you want, and then it will only show those text. I have WordPress premium theme development series. If you're interested to learn this, you can. Okay, so I need to copy the style for this text. So as you can see, this is the color I can copy, and here have opacity 50%, font size 14 pixel. So I will add here color, this one, font size 14 pixel, opacity 0.5, and I think that's it. And now if I refresh, you can see that this is such like that. Okay, so when I will hover this area, area should looks like that. Okay, so for doing that, what I will do, as you can see, this is our service, child service. I will add here a procedure class hover, and for procedure class I will add here a background color, and that will be white. Now if I refresh this area, and if I come, you can see that it actually working perfectly. Okay, now I want to add here a transition so that it looks smooth. Transition, and it will be 0.5 seconds. And now if I refresh this area, you can see that now it looks much better. Okay, if you're interested, you can add also cursor pointer. Okay, and one more thing, and that is I want to add here a box shadow so that it looks better. As you can see, now this looks much better. Okay, so if you're interested to add a box shadow, I can add here a box shadow, and it will be 10 pixel, 10 pixel, 10 pixel. Color will be light white. And then now if I refresh, you can see that now it looks much better. Okay, you can also change the box shadow properties, okay, as you need. Okay, no problem at all. So as you can see, this area is also completed. Now it looks much better and you can control everything. Okay, now I can go to the next part, and our next part is quick contact. Okay, so what I need to do, I will create here a new section for contact area. So I will add here, I can space one. Okay, I will add here a section class contact area class inner contact class content. Okay, class h2 class title, and our title will be quick contact. Okay, and as you can see here, have a form. So and this form is not same size as all other contents, so I can use here customized, so I don't need here content. Okay, and now I want to add here a class called main contact form. Okay, and I will add here input type text, placeholder will be name and a star. It will be email, and input type will be also email. I can duplicate this line once more, phone and also company, so it will be also text, and it will not require, so I will add here phone, company, and I need a input type section, so I will add here text area. I don't need this, so I can remove all from here. It will be placeholder, and placeholder is message, and then I need a submit button, contact now. Value will be contact now. Now if I refresh, you can see that this area looks like that actually totally broken. I need to fix every single thing. So this is the contact area. I will copy this from here and I will come here. Okay, and I will write here contact area. Class will be contact area. So as you can see here, default background color is this one, so I will copy the background color from here, and I will write here background URL image contact image. Okay, and background size will be cover, and background color will be this one. Okay, if any case image fail to load, in that case background color will be work. Padding will be 50 pixel 0, and width will be 100%. Overflow will be hidden. I can duplicate this line once more, and I will copy inner contact class from here. I will place it here, and I will remove all other things, and now I need to mention what is the width color. So as you can see, it's 900, so I will add here width will be 900 pixel, but max width will be 100%. Okay, now if I refresh our PSD file, and if I refresh our design, you can see that this is such like that. I want to add one more thing, and that is margin 0 auto. Okay, now it will be center, as you can see. Okay, I will duplicate this line once more, and I will come here and h2 class title. So it will be h2 class title. I will add here text align center, font family and font weight will be Oswald and 700, so I can copy this from here. Okay, and now if I click here, you can see that color is white, font size 36 pixel. So I'll add here color white and font size 36 pixel. Okay, now if I refresh, As you can see, this is such like that. Say not same, the reason because it's actually font weight regular, so I need to use here font weight regular 400 comma. Okay, now I can use here font weight 400. Now if I refresh, you can see that same as our PSD file. Okay, now I can copy the class main contact form, and I will duplicate this line once more and I will paste it here. Okay, I will use here width 100%, overflow hidden, margin top 20 pixel. Okay, I forget to add one thing, and that is our form, so I can cut this area. I will add here form. Okay, and then in the form I need to add this so that it will works perfectly. If you add here PHP script, it will work, so that I need to add here form. Okay, now if I refresh, you can see that this is such like that. Now I need to fix rest of the things, and I will fix rest of the things in our styles page in our browser. So I'll write here input, okay, and then text area, and then input, and it will be input type will be submit. Okay, now if I refresh this, and now I will use everything here. So first of all, I will use here background color will be white, border will be 0, width will be 50%, padding will be 10 pixel, and float will be left. Okay, and then padding will be 10 pixel top and bottom, but left and right will be 3%. And when I added 3%, I need to reduce this to 34%. Okay, so that it looks better. And as you can see here, I have some margin and padding. So what I will do here, I will add here margin right. I can do one thing, and that is margin top 0, left and right 1%, bottom 2%. Okay, and then I can reduce the width same way as like before. Okay, so as you can see, now it looks like that. Okay, okay, I can increase the padding top, okay, to 15 pixel so that it can better. Okay, and here I have a border radius, so I will add here a border radius 5 pixels so that it looks much better. Okay, so I will copy this property from here and I will paste it here. Okay, now this is the text area. I need to fix this area also, so for doing that I will add here background color white, border will be 0, width will be 100%, and margin will be 0 and then 1%. Okay, I can, okay, then it will be 2%, padding will be 15 pixel and then 3%. I can reduce this 1%, something like that. And I need also margin bottom here 2% so that it can look better. I need also border radius 5 pixel, it looks much better. I can add here a minimum height 100 pixel. Okay, okay, now I will copy the rule from here and I will paste the rule here. Okay, so as you can see, for contact I need to copy the background color. Okay, so I will copy the background color here, paste here the background color, and what was our width here, I can check 250. So I will add here width 250 pixel, margin 0 auto, float none, text align center. Okay, color will be white, and I need to check the font size and other. So as you can see, color is white and font size is 21 pixel, font weight semi-bold. So I will write here font size 21 pixel and font weight semi-bold means 600. Text transform uppercase. Okay, border radius will be 25 pixel. Okay, as you can see now it looks like that. As you can see, when I am hovering it, it actually mouse is not changing, so I need to change the cursor will be pointer. So as you can see now it looks like that, and I will add here a transition effect later, no problem. I can add here now transition 0.5 second, and I will add the background color later. So I will copy the rule from here and I will paste the rule here. I added here a text align center. It will not work for this, so I need to paste text align center here so that it will works perfectly. I think if not, I will do what I need to do, no problem. Okay, now if I refresh, you can see that it's working perfectly. Now I need to change the background when I will hover it. So I will add here a procedure class hover. Okay, and I can change the background color, and what color I can use here. I can use this color, no problem. Okay, and I will replace this background color. Now if I refresh this area, you can see that it looks much better and our total area is completed. Okay, now this is the footer section. I think, yes, I have only remaining footer section. So now I will work on footer section. So for doing that, I can add here a class, actually header area. If we need later, I will use this. And now I will add here footer class, footer area class, inner footer class content. Okay, and class footer logo, and also footer copyright area. Okay, and then it will be index.html img slash footer logo. And for copyright section, I will add here our copyright text. So this is our footer section. Now I will add here a comment also. Okay, now I will copy the class name footer area from here. Okay, and then as you can see, inner footer I can copy, footer logo I can copy next. Okay, and then as you can see, copyright area I can copy, and also P. Okay, this is the things. So this is our background color is white and everything. So I will write here background color is white, padding will be 50 pixels 0, width will be 100%, and overflow will be hidden. Okay, and inner footer area, actually I will use overflow hidden. And for footer logo, actually as you can see, this area is for 20 pixels, so I will use here width 420 pixel, but max width will be 100%. I can use here 80%, no problem. And margin will be 0 auto, and margin bottom will be 20 pixel. I will add. Okay, now if I, and also I didn't text align center. Okay, now if I refresh this area, you can see that this is such like that. Now I need to fix the copyright section. I can reduce the padding bottom to 30 pixel. I think it will be looks better. Okay, now the copyright section, I will use here width 100%, overflow hidden, text align center. And for P, actually color will be this one, font size 14 pixel, text transform uppercase. Okay, color this one, font size 14 pixel, text transform uppercase, and margin bottom 0. Okay, that is because default every P have a margin I added recently. I think you can remember. So that our total website is now completed, as you can see. Now I want to add here a scroll to top button. So when I will click here, it will go to the top section. Okay, I want to add this. So for doing that, I have a jQuery plugin called scroll to top, jQuery plugin. Okay, scroll up jQuery plugin. I can download this. I will click download. Okay, very lightweight plugin and very useful it is. Okay, so I will come here. As you can see, I need only the jQuery file, so I will go to the src folder, jQuery, scroll up. So I will open this. As you can see, I will copy total from here and I will go to the minify jQuery. Okay, I will use here minified jQuery version, so I can minify this. I will select all, cart all, and I will open my plugin.js file, plugins.js file. I will open, as you can see, and I will go to that bottom, and here I will add this. I can add here a comment, and for adding a comment, what I need to do, I can open this. Actually they don't have any instruction what the version it is, so what I will do here, as you can see, I will come to the top position. I will copy total line from here and I will paste it here, and I only write one line here, and that is jQuery scroll up. Okay, and I can add the link from where I downloaded this. It's actually depends on you what you want to add. So in future if you need anything you can do. Okay, so I downloaded this, as you can see. Now I need to use this, so I will copy the active code and I will open my main.js file. I can duplicate this line. I can use this here, as you can see, scroll up. Okay, so I added this, and now if I refresh this page, okay, now if I click inspect element, if I come here, you can see that here I have a ID called scroll up. Okay, so I can do with this scroll up ID. So as you can see, I can copy the ID from here. Okay, and I will go my style.css file. I will go to the common section, and here I will place the scroll up here, and here I can use a background image. Okay, so I can use a background image. So for doing that, I can create a background image using Adobe Photoshop, and I think it's not a big deal to explain how to create an icon, so I will skip this part. As you can see, I created a simple top button, so I will save this to our folder. It will be PNG file, so I will save it here. Okay, now in here I will add here background URL img top. Okay, and then I don't need no repeat, so I'll write here no repeat. Okay, and height will be 38 pixel and width will be 38 pixel. Actually I created same height and width, and it will be bottom, and bottom will be 5 pixel and right will also 5 pixel. I want to show this in this position actually, and I don't want to show any text actually. If I now refresh this, you will see that. Okay, I will write here display inline block. You can add block, no problem at all. Okay, now if I refresh this page, and if I now scrolling, you can see that here I have a text. I don't want to show the text, so what I will do, I will write here text indent -9999. I have a spelling mistake in repeat. Now if I refresh this page, okay, as you can see here I have a top button, and when I am scrolling you can see that it's perfectly looking, and it actually works perfect for me. Okay, so I think our this total website is now completed. Now we can work for responsive part, and now we can start our responsive work. Okay, so for working responsive, what I need to do at first, as you can see, this is the CSS file. I want to create another CSS file, and that CSS file name will be responsive.css. So I can create a responsive.css file here. I will create a new file called responsive.css, and here I will add a comment for tablet layout. Okay, tablet layout, I will add here @media only screen, and first bracket minimum width will be 768 pixel, and first bracket max width will be 991 pixel. Okay, and then first bracket. Okay, it will be @. Okay, so as you can see, this is our tablet layout. Okay, now if I want to make it responsive, I need to check it if it works perfectly in our tablet. So for doing that, Mozilla Firefox have an option. You need to click here, and then you need to click a tab. As you can see, if I click here iPad, so that you will see that here has an iPad layout, and for iPad actually, as you can see, our website is not responsive, as you can see. So I need to check this. Okay, so as you can see, this is the area, our welcome area. If I change this background, I will copy this welcome area and I will paste it here. Actually for checking, I will change this white color to red. Okay, okay, now if I refresh this page, and as you can see, this area is not working for this. So now I can come here. Okay, actually I did some mistake or not? No, nothing. Okay, so I can reduce the size where actually it's red. Okay, actually it's not working. The reason because I need to include this in our index.html file. So I will add here, I will duplicate this line once more, and here I will add css/responsive. Okay, why I add this under the main CSS file? The reason because I will nested everything, and that reason I did this. Okay, now I will refresh this area and I will reduce the screen. I think it will work. As you can see, now it's working. Okay, okay, now I can increase the screen size and I can go to the tablet mode. As you can see, now everything will works perfect for me. Okay, so now we can do everything one by one. I don't need to work these files, so I can reduce this. I also don't need this. Okay, so at first, as you can see, we have a content that is such like that. So I need to make it responsive at first, and that is I will add here a width, and that will be 98%, and margin will be 0 auto. So I don't need this. I will remove this here from here. And now if I refresh this, you can see that our total website will be mostly responsive, and you will not see any scroll bar here. Okay, so this is the first part, and second part is I want to reduce this button bullets. Okay, actually it looks much bigger and it not looks better in this part. So I will add here to 20 pixel, and height will also 20 pixel, and I can reduce the border to 3 pixels. So I think it looks better. I can copy this from here and I will replace this here, and I can also reduce the margin. I will only leave those what actually I need. Okay, I don't need everything. Okay, now this is the section is also completed. Now I will come here, and as you can see, this is such like that. So I want that in tablet this area should be full width. So what I will do, I will open this, and as you can see, for left section actually I will add here 96%. Okay, the reason because I have 22% padding. Okay, so I can copy this from here and I will paste it here, and I will do this here. Okay, same way I need this image in the full width, so I will add here with 100%. Okay, and I will add here margin top 20 pixels so that it looks better. As you can see, I will copy this and I will paste it here. Okay, I think if our image also full screen, it will looks better. So I can duplicate this line once more. I will add here img width will be image width will be 100%, and height will be auto. Actually you need to use height auto. The reason because when you will work in, when your website will visit in earlier version of Internet Explorer or earlier version of Safari, your website images will not work perfectly. So when you will add image, don't forget to add height. Okay, so as you can see here have padding, and this padding actually not looks good, so I think I need to reduce this. And for reducing the padding, what I need to do, this is the area. I think it will be better if I add it to 20 pixel. Okay, so I think it will be better, so I will add here welcome area, padding will be 20 pixel. So as you can see, our this section is completed, and this is our service section. And for our service also, I think I should reduce the padding to 20 pixels. So what I will do, I will add a comma and then service area, so automatically service area will get the same width. I want to reduce the font size, so I think font size will be 20 pixel and it will looks better, so I can do that. I will paste it here, and font size will be 20 pixel, 25 pixel. And I want to reduce also this font size, and it should be 15 pixel, I think. Okay, and I will copy the rule and I will paste the rule here. Sorry, I need to copy the rule and I will paste the rule here. Okay, and as you can see, this is the area. I want that here should have 2 items, not 3. So for doing that, you can reduce the width and also padding. So I will change the padding first, and by reducing padding actually our job is done. So I will copy the rule from here and I will paste the rule here. Okay, I don't need to change anything, so everything can be same as like this. And this area also looks better, and also this area looks better. So I think our this part is completed. Okay, now I need to make it responsive for also mobile, and I think these 3 will be same. I can select anyone. If I select iPhone X, and then it will be better. And for mobile, actually I don't like to use this menu. I want to use here responsive menu. Okay, so what I will do here, I will change also this section. Actually I think I missed something for iPad. Now everything works perfect, so I will go to this and I want to change everything here. Okay, so in the mobile section, I don't want to show the search option, so I will skip the search option from here. And I don't need this line, so it will be looks like that. I will duplicate this line once more, and I will add here mobile layout. Okay, it will be 98%, no problem at all. And as you can see, okay, I will do everything one by one, no problem. So this is the social area. I will add here width 100%. Okay, and I can copy the rule. Okay, and I think they can be same, no problem at all. I can add this later. So what I can do, I will reduce this to 200 pixel, so that for mobile actually what I added for desktop, everything will work. As you can see now, if I refresh, you can see that this is such like that. So I will do only what I need. I will add here with 100%. Okay, and I will place it here with 100%. Okay, and I don't need this search area to here, so I will remove this. I will use text align center for icons. Okay, okay, and this is the section. I don't need the search area, so I will use here display none. Okay, so our header area will look smart. Okay, you should not show everything on your mobile version, but if your client asks you to show that, in that case you can do. Okay, but here as you can see our menu, and this menu is not looks good. You can show every total menu here, but actually I don't want to show total menu here. I want to use here a responsive menu. So for using a responsive menu, I will use here SlickNav. I will click download now. I have a tutorial about SlickNav and also BX slider. You will get the link in the description. Okay, so our SlickNav is downloaded. I will open this and then this, and actually I will go to the dist folder. As you can see, I need 2 things. One is SlickNav minified JS and also SlickNav minified CS. So this is our plugins.css file, and I will go to the here, and I will open sleeknap minified CSS file. I will copy total things from here, and I will paste total sleeknap CSS here. Okay, same way I will open jQuery minified sleeknap minified version. As you can see, I will copy total things from here, and I will open my plugin.js file. Okay, and I will add sleeknap here. Okay, now I need to use the active code for this. So for doing that, I will open our demo, and I will press Ctrl U to keyboard, and I will copy only the last line. Okay, this one, and I will open my main.js file, and I will paste here our active sleeknap code. So if I come here in our header section, you can see that I added here ULID menu. I need to copy this, and I need to paste it here. Actually both of them same, so I don't need to do anything. Now I will refresh this. As you can see, now this one working perfectly for me. Okay, now what I need to do, as you can see, if I go to the responsive section, I need to change this to, it will be 200, and it will be 7, as you can see, 767, and it will be 200. Okay, so as you can see, minimum 200 to 767, and 768 to 200 will be this one. Okay, so it will be perfect. Okay, now if I refresh, you can see that everything works perfect. But if I go to the desktop version, as you can see, our menu is available here, but I don't want to show this menu here. So what I will do, I will select the sleeknap menu from here, and I will go to the style.css file. I will add the class sleeknap.menu, and here I will write display none, so it will not visible in our desktop version. Okay, but I want to see it in my mobile version. So what I will do, I will place this here. Okay, and it will be display block. Okay, so now if I refresh, you can see that now it's not, but when I will go to the mobile version, it will be available. Okay, you can style everything as your way if you're interested. As like if you're interested to change the background color, you can change your CSS background color. As you can see, if I want to change this background color to this one, so I can copy the background color from here. As you can see, you can copy the background color from here, and if I add here the background color, and then now if I refresh, you can see that this is such like that. Okay, same way you can add other style, no problem. It actually highly customizable plugin. I have a tutorial, and here I explained everything about this, so you can use this. Okay, so we have a menu here, so we don't need this menu, right? So I can use here also display none property. So I can copy the class from here, and I will paste it here, and I'll write here display none. Okay, so that it looks better, and our rest of the things looks perfect. I think I need to change this style. It actually not looks good for mobile version, so I will add here padding. I can reduce the padding top also. I can reduce the padding top, 50 pixel will be best. And okay, I think it will be better. So I can copy the rule from here, and I will paste the rule here, so it will looks like that. Okay, now if I come here, you can see that this is such like that. I think it would be better if I add here full width, but this not looks bad. And I think I should reduce the font size here. This font size actually a little bit bigger. I can reduce the font size to 15 pixel, and I can reduce the width to 200 pixels, so that it looks better. Actually everything is customizable, and you can do everything as you test, no problem. So I will do that. Font size will be 15 pixel, and width will be 200 pixel. Okay, and now this is the last section, and I need to reduce the width, and I will use here 200 pixel width. Okay, so I will use here width 200 pixel, and I will add here logo img, and here I will write max width 100%. And then now if I refresh this, you can see that this area is also completed, and our total website is fully responsive. and I did everything without bootstrap. I think one more thing I can fix, and that is, you can see that here have plenty of gap. I think I should reduce this so that it looks better, and for doing that, what I need to do, I will reduce the bottom. Okay, I think 15 pixel will be perfect. Okay, so if I come here, you can see that bottom 15 pixel. Okay, so our website is perfectly responsive, and you can customize everything as your way, and I think now you can see that everything looks perfect for mobile. And if I now want to check this with iPhone 7, as you can see, it works perfect. If I want to check it for Kindle, you can see that for Kindle also it's responsive. If I click for Galaxy S9, as you can see, it's also perfect. That means it's actually perfect for every device, and your total website is 100% responsive. I hope this video is helpful for you. If you're interested to learn everything about web design, web development, and also graphics design, you can continue with me. If you are new here, I highly recommend you to watch my previous videos, and if you like my video, I hope you will subscribe my channel. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button, and if you don't like my video, click the dislike button and let me know why you don't like my video in the comment section. What you think about this video, you can let me know in the comment section. I hope you will subscribe my channel and you will stay with me. And if you're interested to learn PSD to WordPress, definitely you have to stay with me. The reason because I am going to create tutorial about PSD to WordPress theme development. So if you're interested to learn total things, click the subscribe button and click the bell button next to the subscribe button, so you will find all of my tutorial at first. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and stay safe. I am Ali Hossain signing out.